Alright, what's up guys? Today I'm going to be showing you how to do the legendary Exodus. If you do like these videos, please consider takes 1 second. Now onto the build. Striker Sunbreaker, Thermite Grenades. Long Shadow or any primary sniper that you would like. I prefer Long Shadow with triple tap. Graviton Lance because you do 50% more void damage, and Falling Guillotine for the same reason. Then Thermal Overload and Surge Eater. You really want Sword Scavengers, Concussive Dampeners, anything like that. You can really run whatever mods you want. I prefer Sword Scavengers, Concussive Dampeners, obviously. Alright, let's get into it. It's one of the easier Lost Sectors to do. It can be a little tricky if you're under-leveled, but if not, it should be a piece of cake. Alright, so starting off, there's going to be a couple Shanks and a Servitor. You can easily take them out. There's going to be a couple more Shanks over here. Then once that gate opens up, you want to come up here because you have a really good vantage point over all the adds. You can just gun them all down. If one does throw a grenade at you, you can just easily back up. Or you can try to shoot him like I just did. Now once all those adds are dead, or at least most of them, there's going to be a barrier servitor that spawns in with a couple Shanks. That's why we have the sniper, because it's very easy to take him out. I like to try to take out the Shanks first, just because they can really mess you up if they group up a lot and shoot you. Thought that was an enemy. And there's going to be an overload champion that spawns in once that gate opens up right there. Just go back to the spot, wait for him to get close, and miss your grenade. And then you wait. Sometimes it's easier to pop him in the head really quick with the sniper, because then he stuns a little bit, and then throw your grenade. But if he's moving around too much, you can just chuck your grenade at him. You might even just be able to out-damage him with the sword if you're high enough level. I'm gonna try to risk it. Just kidding. It teleports too much. Then the grenade's back. There you go. And he's done. And so am I. As you can see, there's a lot of adds out here right there, and there's even a sniper. So you want to try to stick back a little bit, maybe chuck a couple nades in there. I usually like to try to save my grenade. Hollow Fire Heart. But it's also really easy to clear the adds with Graviton Lance, because as you can see, it melts everything, especially with the 50% buff and void damage. Up here, there's going to be another overload, I believe, coming up in just a second. There's going to be an overload and a barrier in this next room. And exploding Shanks too. Forgot about these guys. The Overlord can come up where I am right now, so I don't think you're safe up here. You really want to try to get to that overload before the barrier can get any closer than he already is, because then he'll shield the overload and then he won't be able to damage the overload at all, and it's just really annoying. This is a really safe spot back here, especially if you're a Titan, because you can just throw down your shield. You don't really have to worry about much. Some ads can get back there, but most of the time they won't even try to get back there. And there's more exploding shanks right here, as you can plainly see. And then another servitor. I don't know why I pulled out my sniper. Then I like to clear the rest of the ads for the boss, just because it's easier not to get bombarded by everything. I believe there are some champions in this boss room, so just be careful of that. But what I like to do is just sit back here and try to snipe him. He has some servitors surrounding him, so if you can pick those guys off, that would help. Don't actually see where the boss is. Oh, he's all the way in the back. So if he's back there, obviously you can't just sit back and snipe him, because you won't be able to see him. But once the ads start coming out, that's when you want to back up and just deal with them, because they'll hit you hard. And then when the boss moves, that's when you can just sit back and hit him. Something like Izanagi's Burden could also be good for this. Do I have any more special over here? Nope, I do not. I don't know where the boss went. Oh, there he is. And then, once he's weak enough, that's when you can run in with the hammers and finish him off. And there's no more champions, so you can just grab the chest. Alright, that's gonna be it. I will see you guys in the next one.